Would you like a spark and a pancake? Now you say, a what? Okay, ready? Would you like a spark and a pancake?
A what?
Hover and a waffle? Breeze and a crepe? Dobby and a blintz? Well, then there's no pleasing you. Oh, I see. You wanted to see Spark compared to Phantom 4, Mavic Pro, Phantom 4 Pro, Inspire 2, or this. Well, that's not a bad idea. But I think for this review, we should compare the drones that are in the same price range. Until then, of course, you care about high quality photo/video. If you want to shoot in S-Log or etc. modes, if you care about higher resolution, if you care about higher bitrate, if you care about higher frame rate, if you like to fly longer in stronger winds, of course, Spark is not for you. Sure, you can still achieve great photos/videos with Spark. The camera on this thing is not bad at all. And the 2-axis gimbal works great, but using Spark for professional work would be like bringing an iPhone to a photo shoot. Which, if you're up for the challenge, is not a bad thing, since iPhones can shoot photos like these. And Spark can shoot photos like this. Let's begin with the pricing. Spark is $499. However, a flying laptop cooler, when it first came out, this was $599. But that is October 2016. And right now there's an Apple special for this, where you can get it for $499.95. Then we have Yuneec's Breeze. When it was first announced, it was $499.99. But now you can buy it for $375. And finally we have Dobby, a truly palm-sized drone. And it can fit into your pocket. When Dobby came out, it was $399, and now you can find it for $349. So if you're interested in palm-sized drones, these are some of the best drones on the market right now. Get yourself a drink, sit back and relax. This episode is about to get hectic. This is shot on Dobby. Dobby has 1/3.06-inch CMOS sensor. The 28mm f2.2 lens has 75 degrees field of view. It shoots 4K video without electronic image stabilization and 1080p with electronic image stabilization. Interestingly, even if you shoot in 4K, the footage you download from Dobby is downscaled to 1080p. And if you maneuver fast while electronic image stabilization is turned on, you may see some black holes in your footage. Since Dobby doesn't have a gimbal, the vibration from the propellers shakes the camera, which affects the footage and creates this wavy look. It becomes visible at higher shutter speeds, meaning when you shoot in bright light. But Dobby is not the only one suffering from this problem. We're all looking at you, Hover. This is shot on Hover, and as you can see, it suffers from the same problem. But at least you can control the angle of the camera while Hover is in the air. With Dobby, you have to decide on the camera angle before you take off. Anyway, Hover has 1/3.06-inch CMOS 13-megapixel sensor. The 28mm f2.0 lens has 78.4 degrees field of view. And just like Dobby, it can shoot 4K without electronic image stabilization and 1080p with electronic image stabilization. Hover's wind resistance is very low compared to the others. It is 10 km per hour, where for example Dobby can resist up to 28 km per hour. That is probably because of its not so aerodynamic shape. But that's not so bad, because the cage around the propellers makes it safer for beginners. Hover has 10-minute flight time, which is 1 minute more than Dobby. Hover's range is 20 meters. Let's see. See what happens. Oh yeah, nothing is happening. I'm going closer now. Now it says loading on my screen. Oh, I think we have connection, yes. I think it's doing a good job. It's not bad. but it is not much for outside as far as I can tell. Actually, Hover is great indoors. Which brings us to Breeze, a drone that I didn't like flying indoors. Why are you coming towards me? This is shot on Breeze. Breeze has the same 1/3.06-inch sensor that Dobby and Hover has. And the lens on this camera has 117 degrees field of view. Since the camera is not attached tightly to the drone, the propellers don't shake it. I can easily adjust the pitch and it reacts fast as well. Just like the other two, it can shoot 4K with no electronic image stabilization and 1080p with electronic image stabilization. But we're moving extremely slow. That's because Breeze is the slowest compared to the others. It can go up to 18 km per hour, which is 9 km less than Hover. Breeze, or as I like to call it, Fabrice, is the biggest when it comes to size comparison as well. Also, it is the heaviest. It weighs 385 grams, which is 85 grams more than Spark. But it is very easy to control. I was able to land this on a trash can, then on my tiny backpack on first try. Yet it has the smallest storage, which is 14 gigabytes, and just like Hover's 32 and Dobby's 16, it is not expandable. They don't have a memory card slot like Spark does. Breeze flies for 12 minutes, and if you like to buy an extra battery for it, it costs $59.99, which is the most expensive battery in this comparison. Unlike Dobby, Hover, and Breeze, Spark is the only drone that allows charging via its USB port. Both Breeze and Hover have horrible app that wastes your flight time with unnecessary, complicated, badly designed user interface. But you can get a remote and VR headset for Breeze and enjoy your drone more for $70, which brings us to bundles. For $599, which is $100 more than the regular price, you can get the Hover Deluxe version, which includes no extra batteries or VR headset, but a protective case, a case strap, USB cable, 4 propellers, 2 screwdrivers and 12 screws. And I'm speculating here, but probably a happy ending? Or those 12 will be the best screws you ever had? Wait, while we're here, I'd like to show you something else. If you're wondering what is the video format Hover shoots in, it is MP4H.264 and USB 3.0. Spark is a bundle too. It is called Fly More Combo and it costs $699, which is $200 more than the regular price. And it includes propeller guards, 4 extra propellers, the remote controller which changes everything, battery charging hub, an extra battery, and a shoulder bag. This is shot on Spark. Compared to the others, Spark has slightly bigger 1/2.3-inch CMOS 12 megapixel sensor. The 25mm f2.6 lens has 81.9 degrees field of view. Thanks to its 2-axis gimbal, it shoots drama-free 1080p video that is much better than Hover, Dobby, and Breeze. It is ridiculously stable no matter if it is indoors or outdoors. Has the longest flight time, which is 16 minutes. It has vision and 3D sensors that allows Spark to avoid obstacles, a feature none others in this comparison have. And actually, when it comes to Spark's features, these are just the tip of the iceberg. In a couple of seconds, Spark can take off from your hand, then you can use your hand like a Jedi to control Spark. You can wave at it to send it back and up in the air where it starts tracking you. Then with another hand gesture you can get your photo taken, and then wave at it to bring it back to you, put your hand underneath to make it land in your palm. Hover can do something similar with its owner mode as well. With a simple button push, it starts hovering, finds the registered face and starts following it. With a peace sign, it takes a photo. With OK sign, it stops following. Of course, the photos look a little bit like that right now. Then you can just grab it and turn it off. Hover also doesn't have a cooling fan. It has a heat sink, which sometimes isn't enough. So yes, Hover sometimes overheats. Hover can also descend as fast as you wish. Its software and sensors goes, do whatever you want, dude, power to you. So I did. I tried descending as fast as I can. Oh, comes towards the ground really fast. Let's try that again. Oops. But these palm-sized drones are sturdy and hover is no exception. So I was able to fly it right away. We crashed! When it comes to intelligent flight modes, all of them have some sort of party tricks. They can track, orbit, follow, and perform some cool shots. But it looks like Spark combines its amazing software and sensors with a camera that is on a gimbal, and the results are much better than the other three. If you like, you can watch my Spark in-depth video to see a demonstration. So now the question is, what happens after you fly your drone for a while? What happens when it becomes not enough for you? Well, with Hover and Dobby, what you get is where it ends. Maybe you can sell them. On the other hand, with Breeze, you can get the remote and the VR headset and add some excitement to your flights. But your range and your speed will remain the same. However, when you purchase Spark's remote, that palm drone becomes a monster. The range goes from 100 meters to 2 kilometers, the height goes from 50 meters to 500 meters, and the speed goes from 21 kilometers to 50 kilometers. Well, thank you very much for watching this episode and I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that subscribe button. I must have a subscribe button somewhere here on the screen. Hit that subscribe button and play Ding Dong Ditch with the bell next to it and join the world domination. And please let me know what you think about the palm-sized drones in the comment section below. It's not taking off. And until I see you the next time, take really good care of yourselves and hoşça kalın.